base coat. I'm currently looking for a new base coat. Do you guys have any favorites to recommend? Since I'm painting my nails a lot lately, I really want to protect them well. The first design reminds me of a superhero. Let's call it the Wonder Woman nail art. I'm starting off with a glittery dark green polish. For me, 2 coats are enough for a nice opaque result. Now I'm going in with a white polish. Draw a diagonal stripe from the outer part towards the center. Start at the middle of the nail and drag the line to the tip. Do this on both sides. If you need to, clean the skin around your nail with a Q-tip soaked in acetone. Now make 2 parallel lines using a bright red or orange polish. I find these are much easier to draw since you already have a white polish as a guide. See how we transformed the plain manicure into a fun and interesting one with just 4 strokes. Apply a top coat to make your design last longer and add some shine. This could also be a great idea for Halloween if you want to transform yourself into a powerful superwoman. Next is the gradient stripes design. You need 3 polished shades of the same color. I'm using 3 tones of blue. If you don't have 3 shades of the same color, you can still make the design using 3 colors of your choice. It will look different but still cute. Start with your darkest color. For me, this is a navy blue, and apply it all over the nail. Then take a slightly lighter shade and make a stroke down the middle of your nail. As you can see, I'm drawing this line with the white side of the brush. For the lightest color, turn the brush for 90 degrees and draw a stripe with the thinner side to get a thinner stripe. And that's it! Finish up with a fast-drying top coat. This design is so lovely and simple. It's done in no time and makes a really beautiful manicure which will spice up your overall look. For the third design, we are making this adorable giraffe print nail art. The technique is a bit different but so quick and easy. To make the yellow polish more vibrant, I'm starting off with the white as a base. Next, apply a very thick layer of yellow. See how I'm adding the polish to make sure that I have a very generous amount of yellow nail polish on. Now you need to work really fast. Make a few orange dots on top while the yellow polish is still wet. This is why you need to apply a thick coat of yellow. The thicker the layer, more time is needed for it to dry. See how the orange polish spreads and makes a perfect giraffe skin pattern. Apply a top coat to seal the design. I think this one is so cool. I painted all my nails on the other hand using this technique. I switched the orange polish with pink, green and red on some nails and it turned out very funky. I love it! Next, I made this gradient square design. Again, you need 3 shades of your desired color. Here I'm using 3 shades of pink. Start off with the darkest tone and paint your entire nail with it. Take a lighter shade and make a stripe with the wider side of your polish brush. Don't start dragging at a cuticle, you need to leave some space on the base of your nail like me. Now make a thinner stripe with the thin side of your polish brush. Start even further away from the cuticle and drag the stripe up to the tip of the nail. This could already be a finished design, but I want to take it further. Draw a horizontal line with the middle shade like this and don't forget to color the tip. I like to make the corners a bit oval, so here I'm just making some small adjustments. Lastly, make another horizontal line, coloring just the tip of your nail with the darkest color. Apply a fast-drying top coat to bring the design together and you end up with a very unique and fun manicure. I love this one since it's so special and different. The last nail art in this tutorial is the diagonal wave. I'm starting with 2 coats of peachy red as a base. With a white polish, make a diagonal wave shape across the nail. Clean the edges with a Q-tip soaked in acetone and then fill the rest of the nail towards the tip with white. This will give a nice blank canvas for my green nail polish, which is not that pigmented. On top of white, any polish looks super bright. So just follow the white edge and make a parallel green wave across the nail, this time more towards the tip. Clean the edges and apply a top coat to seal your design. I like the colors that I chose, they kind of remind me of watermelon. This design is so cute and simple, and you can have loads of fun by switching it with different colors. It would look great just as an accent nail, or you can paint all your nails this way. I really enjoyed making these 5 designs, but I have many more in my mind. And the best way to motivate me to film more of them is to favorite this video and share it with your friends. So amaze me by sharing this nail tutorial on your favorite social network, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye! Wanna know how to create these 5 beautiful designs using a toothpick and with a slight help of a Q-tip? Keep on watching and I'll show you. Hello beautiful people! About a year ago I posted my very first toothpick nail art tutorial and you guys loved it so much. I still get a lot of comments asking for more toothpick designs. And how could I say no to you adorable little sunshines? So here's another episode of the toothpick nails. We are making Minnie Mouse, Sugar Skull, kittens, sheeps and a hypo! So let's get started! To keep your nails healthy and beautiful, always apply a base coat first. First design we're making is this adorable hypo. Start off with any background color of your choice. I'm applying a layer of white polish for the base. Once it dries, I'm going over it with a neon yellow. I usually do this trick with neon colors because they just pop so much more on top of white. To outline hypo's shape, choose a light blue polish and make a circle on the bottom half of the nail using the polish brush. Take a darker shade of blue and draw an oval shape across the tip of the nail like so. Time to call our friend, a toothpick! For small dots you can use the tip of the toothpick, but for larger ones you need to trim the pointy end away. If your toothpick has this triangular shape like mine, cut it across first. Then snip away this corner and you're left with a great tool for larger dots. Dip it in the light blue polish and make little dots on the left and on the right side of the oval shape for the nose. We also need to give some ears to our little buddy. To make the dot larger, you can dip the toothpick into polish, then let it dry, dip it again, let it dry, and so on until the blob of polish is big enough. Next, take a white polish and make 2 larger dots for the eyes and 2 little black dots inside. On the tip of the nail, make 2 white dots for his teeth. If you like, you can also add 2 little dark blue dots on the ears to give them more depth. To finish the design, apply a layer of fast-drying top coat and you're all done with this cute hypo. He seems like a baby hypo to me, don't you think? Anyway, I just love this design. Next we're making this scary skull design. Just kidding. Let's rather make a nice and happy sugar skull. Again I applied white for the base and then a fluorescent yellow on top. In the bottom left and right corner of the nail, make little triangle shapes using black nail polish brush. This will give you that perfect skull shape. For the eyes, I'm using a Q-tip dipped into pink polish. Such perfect big dots would be hard to achieve with a toothpick, but a Q-tip does the job perfectly. Make a second dot and we have the eyes. For the nose I'm making 4 black dots, you can just make 3 in a form of triangle. That's the usual, but my skull is a bit freaky, so I just went with 4. Let's give the skull a big smile by first outlining the shape and then connecting the dots. We'll come back to the smile later when the polish dries. In the meantime, we can finish the eyes. Make tiny black dots all around the edges of the eyes, leaving a bit space between each dot. Now dip the toothpick in silver polish and make dots in these empty places. Since this is a sugar skull, feel free to decorate it however you wish. I'm making a little flower using silver and green. To finish off the smile, make 2 rows of small white dots on top of the black patch. Just look at these beautiful shiny white teeth. Seems like our skull did good with brushing them. Seal your design by applying a layer of the fast-drying top coat and you're all ready to rock this sweet sugar skull. It is perfect for the upcoming Halloween, but it makes a great accent to your mani on any ordinary day as well. Let's continue with this lovely kitten's design. I chose a medium blue shade for the background. Next, make a stripe across the tip of the nail using the nail polish brush. I chose a pink to make the design more girly. Time to bring on the kittens. Dip the Q-tip into white polish and make a dot which represents cat's body. Add another dot right on top of it for cat's head. Finally, make a thin stripe for the tail and 2 little dots for the ears. Ta-da! First kitten done. Make another cat, this time using black nail polish. When drawing a tail, it's better to just slightly touch the nail with the tip of the toothpick and then carefully drag it. This way you'll get a nice thin line. Since my kittens are in love, I also drew a heart on top by making 2 dots and extending them downwards. Apply a layer of the fast-drying top coat to bring your design together. I think this one is just too adorable. Minnie Mouse design, anyone? This design is so girly, pretty, and very easy to make. Start with any background color of your choice. I went for a very light baby blue shade. Make a red stripe across the tip of the nail using your polish brush. Dip the toothpick into white polish and make a few dots on top of the red. I had space for 5 dots on my pinky. This design already looks beautiful, but to make it even more Minnie appropriate, draw a mouse shape on the side of your nail. For the large dot, I cut the toothpick almost in the middle, because that is where toothpick is the widest. For the ears, snip away only the tip of the toothpick. For a bit more classic Minnie Mouse French manicure, you can use a nude polish for the base. Here I decided to draw a bunch of mouse heads only on my ring finger as an accent. That's how you can always make countless variation from one design idea. Just switch up the colors and voila! You have a brand new and unique nail art every time. Last but not least, let's create this very easy but lovely sheep design. Start by applying 2 layers of green polish for the grass, which is sheep's favorite dish. To draw the sheep, simply dip the toothpick into white polish and make several dots close together as if you were making a fluffy cloud. I'm gonna draw 3 of them, so 3 clouds for me. To give your sheep a head, make 4 dots forming a triangular shape like so. Then add a pair of eyes to each sheep using a white polish. While waiting for this to dry, let's draw some legs to our fluffy friends. With the tip of the toothpick, make 4 short lines for each sheep by barely touching the nail. Lastly, make a teeny black dot on top of each white eye for a more realistic look. If you want, you can also draw some flowers on empty spaces like me. I went for 3 of them, 2 pink and 1 blue flower. 1 flower for each sheep. How cute does this one look? I love all the animals, but sheep are definitely one of my favorites. And baby lamb? Oh my god, don't even get me started, I just love them too much. In the end, apply a layer of the fast drying top coat to give this cute design some shine and protection. And that's it for today's nail art tutorial. Give the video a thumbs up if you want me to film another episode of the toothpick nail art. Also, don't forget to tell me in the comments below which design is your favorite. Thank you for watching my videos and for all your support, it literally means the world to me. I heart you and I'll talk to you soon. Bye! You don't have to visit a professional salon to get beautiful nails. Be your own nail artist. All you need is a nail polish, some creativity and a toothpick. You guys know that I love color, but today I'm gonna show you that black and white can be also cool. What? In this tutorial, I'll show you how you can easily achieve these pretty black and white mix and match nails. Hey loves, today I'm back with another nail art tutorial, and it's a really special one because it's a collaboration with the beautiful Jen from the channel Miss Jen Fabulous. She makes DIY, beauty videos and the amazing nail art tutorials. I love how they always are so creative, easy to make, and they always turn out fantastic. So we decided to join our nail art forces and create mix and match nails. I came up with this all black and white design while she created a gorgeous colorful one. Make sure to watch her tutorial, it will be linked at the end of this video and in the description box. But first, let me show you how to achieve this monochromatic creation, so go grab your black and white polish and let's dive in. My black and white polish are ready, but let's put them on a side for a minute because we have to prime our nails with the base coat first. This way we block the nasty staining and keep our nails pretty and healthy. Alright, now our nails are prepped and ready for some color. Paint your thumb and pointer black. I have to apply 2 coats for an opaque result. Then paint your middle, ring and pinky finger in white. At this point, your nails should look like this. Quite a fancy manicure. But don't worry, because we're just getting started. Time to take out your artistic skills and make some designs. On the ring finger, we're making a beautiful flower design. Dip your medium-sized dotting tool in black polish and make 5 dots close together like that to represent the petals. Make several of these flower shapes all over your nail. Some can be bigger, some smaller, because there's all sorts of flowers out there. I still need some smaller dots here and there to make the design fuller. Leave the polish dry and then proceed with white. Make smaller white flower shapes on top of the bigger black ones. This way you will keep that black flower silhouette, which I think looks so stunning. And it seems like the design was so difficult to make when it's in fact so easy. To complete the design, make black dots in the center of each flower. I think this design is so pretty, even as an accent nail to a solid manicure. On my right hand, I made this design on my thumb and I just switched the colors, so I have white flowers on black background and I absolutely love it. On the pinky, we're making the easy and always cute polka dots design. Make a row of dots along the center of the nail and then add 2 rows by the sides. You can go for bigger or smaller dots. I went for a medium-sized ones. If you don't have a dotting tool, you can use a Q-tip or a toothpick to make this classic but lovely design. So far we made 2 black designs on the white background. But on the middle finger we're making a yin-yang, which represents balance and will connect all of the black and white designs into a story. Here's how to make a perfect yin-yang sign in an easy way. I like to mark 3 dots along the center of the nail. Now just connect these dots making an S shape using a striper, precise brush or even a toothpick. It doesn't have to be flawless right away, you can always go in later and perfect it. Then color 1/2 in black. Yin-yang represents how opposite forces are actually interdependent and give rise to each other. All we have to do now is make a black dot on the white half and white dot on the black half of the nail. Moving to our black background designs. On the pointer we're drawing white triangles all over the nail. I'm using my precise brush, which I got in a craft store for very cheap. And you guys know that I love it for nail art. The triangle lines don't have to be perfect and opaque yet, we're just making a draft first. Now we can go over all the lines again, making them bolder and neater. I love this design. The white triangles look so cool in the dark background, don't you think? This design itself could work great on all the nails or as an accent on a ring finger, for example. On the thumb, let's make some classic and classy vertical stripes. I'm not very good with the striper. That's why I decided to use a tape, which makes perfect stripe designs super easy to achieve. Stick parallel tape pieces along the nail, apply white polish and peel away the tape. Here I'm using a nail art tape, but you can make your own DIY nail art tape using usual scotch tape and scissors in a minute. My white polish was getting quite thick and gloopy, so I had to mix in a few drops of nail polish thinner. Voila! The perfect stripes in no time. Oops, I did it again. No problem, because the precise brush takes care of such small errors in a sec. And here is our last design all done. I made the same designs on my right hand, but I made horizontal stripes on the ring finger and flowers on the thumb. Finally, we have to apply a top coat to seal all the designs, add some shine and protection. A matte top coat would look gorgeous on these nails too, but unfortunately I couldn't find it in any local store. That is it for my monochrome mix and match nail art. I hope you'll give it a try, and if you do so, please share your masterpieces with me on my social media, because you guys know that I love to see those. Let me know in the comments what nail art you'd like to see next, and of course don't forget to watch Jen's Mix and Match Nails and subscribe to her channel for more of her awesome videos. Thank you so much for watching, I heart you, and take care until next time. Bye! Black and white can sometimes be associated with plain and boring, but the story behind this strongest contrast is all but that. Biologically, nails' main function is to protect fingertips from injuries, but especially for girls, good-looking nails also represent a fashionable accessory. You don't have to go to the nail salon to get beautiful nails. Here I will show you 16 tips that will help your nails stay healthy and pretty. Let's get started! Regular moisturizing with a hand cream will not only make your hands look younger and skin feel softer, but it will also help your nails stay strong and beautiful. At least once a week, give your nails an extra moisturizing treat. There are many hydrating nail oils in the market, but you can use an olive oil or oil meant for dry hair tips like I do. Apply it to your nails and give them a quick massage for a pampering nail spa. Your nails will appreciate it. When it comes to filing, make sure you use a file with a fine surface. If your nails are peeling and they break easily, maybe your file is too rough. A rough file causes small fissures and cracks, making the nail weaker. To reduce the risk of breakage, it's also important to file the nails in one direction only and never go back and forth. Before applying nail polish or nail varnish, however you call it, I like to use a nail cleanser to effectively remove dead skin cells in the area around the cuticle. It increases the oxygen supply to the nails, hence promotes their growth and strength. Cuticle oil is essential for healthy and beautiful nails. Putting oil around the cuticle helps moisturizing the entire nail, reducing the incidence of chipping, cracking, and splitting. It will also make the cuticle softer. A very important rule is to never ever trim the cuticle, as this is a natural barrier to bacteria and fungus. Hurting it can cause permanent nail damage or even an infection. Therefore, I just like to very gently push the cuticle back with a wooden stick. Always use a base coat underneath the polish. It will not only protect your nails from staining, but some polishes can also contain harsh ingredients, so base coat will defend your nails from the direct contact with those nasty chemicals. Now I'm just waiting for the base to dry. Boring. To color your nails beautifully, my number one tip is not to load the brush with too much polish. Because if you do, it's more likely that you'll make a mess. The polish will be streaky, it will take ages to dry, and when it eventually does, it can leave non-flattering bubbles on the nails. Therefore, it's better to apply few thin coats. I'm using Essie's Gem and Jelly here, which is one of my favorite pink polishes. And don't worry if the first coat isn't perfect, we'll apply the second one in a bit. Make sure the polish is completely dry before applying the second coat to prevent streaking. With this polish, 2 coats give me a beautiful opaque color, but for some, you may also need 3. I like to leave some space on the nail edges for an illusion of slimmer and longer nails. Now I'm going to teach you how to create a simple nail design. I just decided to do this cute little flower since it's almost springtime. You need 2 additional polishes. Put a drop of the first polish to some material. I'm just using a piece of plastic back here. The color I'm using is Essie's Buy or Not to Buy. With a toothpick, then pick some color and make a tiny dot on the nail. Then take another color, mine is Essie's Fiji, and with a toothpick again, draw small dots around the first one to represent the petals. Nothing complicated, but it turns out very nice, don't you think? In the end, use a top coat to help your little nail art to last as long as possible without chipping, and this will also give you a nice shine. And now your manicure is complete. When choosing a nail polish remover, avoid the ones that contain acetone. Acetone is very harsh for the nails, it makes them dry, weak and prone to breaking. What you consume is also important for your nails to be healthy. Drinking enough water will make your skin, hair and nails look so much better. Healthy lifestyle in general will also show on your nails. Eat enough fruits, vegetables, nuts and fish for essential vitamins, minerals and proteins. Calcium is very important as well. On my pointer, I will draw a panda and bamboo plants. Start off with a medium green shade for the base. Draw on some bamboo stalks with a light green polish and a striper. Bamboo actually represents 99% of pandas' diet. It is one of the fastest growing plants in the world. High quality bamboo is stronger than steel, which makes it very useful as a building material. Here I'm adding some details to the stems to make them look a little bit more realistic, so draw darker green short lines with a toothpick. Now it's time to add some leaves, which is actually panda's favorite part of bamboo. Here I mixed the light green with some white polish and I'm making some highlights to the leaves. Since bamboo is nutritionally poor, pandas have to consume up to 20 kilograms of it each day. And this takes up to 16 hours. Yup, they do take time for their meals. Okay, now to the cutest part of the design, the panda. Take your white nail polish and draw a circle on the tip of your nail like so. Dip a fairly large dotting tool into black polish and make 2 dots for the ears. You can use a Q-tip if you don't have a dotting tool. Next, make 2 black oval patches for the eyes like so. Draw a small oval nose and a mouth on the bottom of the nail. Lastly, make 2 small white dots for the eyes. Apply a generous amount of the fast-drying top coat and our adorable panda design is complete. On my right hand, I drew bamboo plants on all the nails with the panda on my ring finger as an accent. I think this manicure is just so gorgeous. This design is probably the easiest but so cool, especially since you will only need a toothpick to make it. We're making an adorable cow. Paint your nails white. Draw a half circle shape on the tip of your nail using a medium or light pink shade. Then make 4 black dots, 2 for the eyes and 2 for the nose. Next, draw several black patches using a dotting tool and black polish. The last step is to apply a top coat to bring the design together. How flipping cool is this design, right? I love that you don't need any special tools to make it, it's done fast and the result is fabulous. Next design is so summery because of the bright colors. We're making a flamingo. Start off with a pale blue or minty green as a base to represent the lake. Flamingos live in areas of saltwater lakes or coastal lagoons. Draw half of a circle on the tip of the nail using a bright pink polish. Now take a striper or just a paintbrush like me, dip it into a bit darker pink polish and outline the upper edge of the circle. Now draw a curved neck and a head like this. It doesn't have to be perfect at first, just sketch the shape and you can smooth the lines later. Flamingos are known for their beautiful pink color and standing on one leg. Some studies say that they do this to preserve body heat, but flamingos in warmer waters also tend to do it, so maybe that's just the way they like to chill. Draw a white beak and add a touch of black at the end of it. Use a toothpick and black polish to dot an eye. You can leave your design like this or add a few feathers on the body for some definition using a pale and a darker pink shades. The pink color of flamingos' feathers is caused by the pigments in their food, which includes shrimps, plankton and algae. To finish the design, apply a layer of fast-drying top coat. I think this design is so beautiful, it would make a perfect accent to a solid pink or minty green manicure. Next, we're making a pretty owl design. Owls have been very popular in fashion lately. I've seen them on t-shirts, necklaces, purses, everywhere, so why not having a cute owl on our nails too? First, I'm applying a pale pink for the base. You can use any colors you want for this design. And you know me, I love me some colors, so my owl will be out of this world colorful. To make owl's body, I will be using a tape. We need 2 pieces of it. On the first one, draw a letter V with a pencil and cut away the excess tape. On the other piece, draw a curved line like this and cut along that line. This is the part that we'll be using. Place this piece of tape on the tip of the nail like so and the V-shaped piece on the top part of the nail. Color the space in the middle with any color of your choice. Owls are mostly brown or white, which keeps them hidden on the trees or in the snow, but I'm going for the blue. When you remove the tape, you're left with the shape of owl's body. Just make a few corrections here and there to perfect it. Once you're happy with the shape, take a Q-tip, dip it into white polish and make 2 big dots for the eyes. We'll get back to the eyes when the white polish dries, but in the meantime, let's make our owl a wing. I chose a pink for it. Due to the special feather structure, owls are able to fly almost silently, which gives them a strong advantage when they look for food. Here I'm drawing a small triangle for my owl's beak. You can use a toothpick or a paintbrush like me. To finish the eyes, make 2 smaller black dots inside the white ones. Owls are known for their big eyes. Did you know that they cannot move them? Instead, they rotate the entire head for 270 degrees to visualize the surroundings. Draw a branch so that our owl can sit on it and finish with a pair of legs. Apply Apply a layer of the fast-drying top coat to seal your design and protect it. How adorable is this little owl? I love switching colors with abstract ones so that designs always turn out unique. For the last design, I'm making a bee. We need a green base to represent the lawn. Bees have an important role in pollination and reproduction of plants. They also produce honey and beeswax. To draw a bee, start with a large black dot using a Q-tip. Draw a body with a paintbrush by making an oval shape like so. You can also add a stinger, although many bees are actually stingless. Now draw vertical black lines on bee's body. Outline the wings and draw a couple of antennae on its head. I'm also making a small dot for the nose. Time to take the yellow polish and color up spaces of bee's body. Bee's wings are transparent, but I will color them in white. Lastly, I'm making a small white dot for the eye and our bee is completed. Now we just need to draw some details to make the design more dynamic and interesting. Make several black dots for the bee's path like so. I'm also going to draw some flowers. Make 2 dots for the pistil and then several dots around for the petals. To make the flower more realistic, you can drag the toothpick from the petals towards the pistil while the polish is still wet. This will give you that 3D effect. Okay, now our bee has a flower to collect the nectar from. Apply a layer of the fast-drying top coat to seal this beautiful design. This design requires some freehand drawing, but if you lay both hands on the table, you'll see it's actually very easy to make. Let me know in the comments which design was your favorite. If you tried them out, please share your recreations with me on Twitter, Facebook and Instagram. It makes me so happy to see your amazing works of art. Please give this video a thumbs up if you would like to see another episode of the Animal Nail Art. I love you and I will see you soon. Bye! We all need to remember that we're not the only ones living on this planet. A world without animals would be a boring place. Animals and plants are living beings just like you and me. They mean no harm to us and we need to treat them well so we can live happily together on this beautiful planet. Hey guys! I have 5 new nail art ideas for you today. They're so easy and quick to make, perfect for beginners. Normally I like to be very precise with my designs. All the lines the same, everything needs to be as perfect as possible, but today I just wanted to have some fun with colors. So today I'm going to show you 5 designs and techniques inspired by the Impressionist paintings. I really hope you like them and let's begin! Today we're getting creative, but as always, don't forget applying a base coat to protect your nails. Even though I'm using white polish for the base, it's important to give that barrier between the nails and chemicals from the nail polish. Today we're Impressionist painters, and every painter needs a blank canvas, so let's apply 2 layers of white polish. Okay, now we're ready to start playing with colors. I'll show you 5 totally different and simple techniques to create unique Impressionist designs. For the first nail art design, you need a pencil with an eraser. Drip some colored polishes to some surface like a piece of plastic bag. Dip the corner of the eraser into one color. Tap it a few times on a plastic bag to remove excess polish and then start making random dots and smudges on the nail. If some polish ends on your skin, don't worry, we will remove it later. Go in with the second color, green in my case. The Impressionist painters wanted to capture a moment in time and portray their impressions of the world. I'm feeling happy, so the colors I'm using today are mostly bright, but you can switch the colors to darker ones if you'd like to. Lastly, apply some smudges in third color. I chose pastel lilac. When you're satisfied with how your design looks, apply a layer of top coat to bring it together and add some shine. I think it turned out really lovely. From distance, these random smudges look like little flowers, which I think it's really cool. For our next design, you won't need any tools at all. Simply choose 3 colors and make random splashes with a nail polish brush. The trick is to wipe off your brush really well so that just a small amount of polish is left on the brush. You can use other colors for the base with all these 5 designs, but I do recommend going for a white like me. This way all the polishes you plan to use on top will look vibrant and opaque. For this design I chose yellow, lilac and minty green, which result in a very soft and gentle nails look. Impressionism is a movement in painting, originating in France in the last quarter of the 19th century. This style tries to illustrate the visual impression of the moment. In the end, don't forget to apply a top coat to seal in your design. Look how pretty it looks! Our third abstract painting again doesn't require any tools. Well, except your finger. Dip your finger into nail polish, press a few times on a paper or a piece of plastic bag to get rid of majority of the polish. When you have only a bit of the color left, press the finger on the nail to create little fingerprints. As you can see, even though I'm not being precise with my nail art today, the finished manicure looks very neat. The trick is in the base color. If you apply your white base precisely, the ending result will look very professional. It will seem as if you spent a lot of time doing your nails, when in fact, you just have some fun experimenting with colors. For this design, I just went crazy with hot pink, blue and green color, and I'm very pleased with how it turned out. Make sure to clean the skin around your nail and apply a layer of fast-drying top coat to finish off. Look how gorgeous this manicure looks when applied on all the nails. Perfection! And of course, you can always decide to use it just on your ring finger for a cute little accent to the solid manicure. For the fourth design, we'll be using Q-tips. Dip the Q-tip in the nail polish and make random dots on the nail. My colors are yellow, red and navy blue. Q-tips are a great tool in nail art. You can use them instead of a dotting tool to create perfect circles. You can make just several dots and leave the blank base randomly peeking through, or you can cover your nails with dots completely and get a totally different design. When you're happy with your design, apply a generous layer of the fast-drying top coat. I hate it when the polish smears, but, well, it happens. We're doing abstract impressionism-inspired nails anyway, and I still love how this big dotted design turned out. Save the best for the last, they say. This design must be my favorite of all the 5. Go and bring some transparent foil from the kitchen. And no, this design has nothing to do with food. Tear a piece of foil and scrunch it into a ball. Apply a bit of nail polish on like this and dab it onto your nail several times. See how I'm making very fast moves with the polish on my dabbing tool. My first color was black, so now I'm switching to silver and I'm just repeating the step. You just need to barely touch the nail to get the best result. My last color is a medium pink. I absolutely adore how these 3 colors look together. Clean the skin around your nail because you'll definitely get some smudges from the foil there. Apply a layer of fast-drying top coat and there it is, your own beautiful masterpiece. All these designs are extremely easy and fast to make, plus you don't need any professional nail art tools. All of them look beautiful for the color blocking manicures too. And because I love you so much, I will show you a bonus design. Take a piece of a scotch tape and stick it at the back of your hand several times so that the glue loses its strength. Then stick it on the nail so that approximately half of your nail is covered. Then choose one of the used colors to make your abstract design. I can choose between black, silver and pink. Quickly remove the tape in the same direction as you were applying the polish. Finish it with a fast-drying top coat and you're left with a gorgeous color-blocking manicure. I think this design is so adorable and elegant, perfect for a party. Sometimes we need to step out of the usual, out of the box. Just go crazy and have fun. Don't be afraid to experiment with colors in different ways and have fun making your amazing nail paintings. So these were my 5 Impressionism-inspired nail art designs. Don't forget that I have Instagram, Twitter, Facebook and Google Plus, where you can share your recreations with me because I love seeing them. I really hope you're doing great. I'm sending you a lot of kisses. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye! Even when the weather is sad and grey, you can have a blue sky with the lovely fluffy clouds on your nails. This cute design is extremely easy to do, but it looks pretty and neat, so it's great for the beginners. You need a blue nail polish for the sky and a white one for the clouds. With the yellow one, I created the sun, but this is optional. First, paint your nails with the blue polish, and remember the base coat underneath to protect your nails from staining. When the polish is completely dry, it's time to decorate the sky with some clouds. I wish the sky could reflect on our nails like this, but well, since this is not possible, I will show you how to draw your own clouds. Take a dotting tool and make several white dots to create a cloud. Since clouds are of different shapes and sizes, you can make smaller or larger clouds. I like the mixture of both. If you don't have the dotting tools, you can use a pencil instead. The part where you have the eraser could work as a larger dotting tool to create larger clouds, and the tip of the pencil can be used to make smaller clouds. Now, since it's raining a lot where I live, I want to have a sun at least on my nails. To create it, I'm first drawing a shape with the white polish, since my yellow one is not that pigmented. Just make a dot and some rays around and then color them with yellow to get that bright, happy sun. And here is our cloudy sky manicure completed. I think this design is so adorable and you really don't have to be a nail expert to make it neat. I hope you enjoyed this quick tutorial and hopefully got some ideas and inspiration for yourself. Please comment, rate and subscribe. Bye! Hey guys, I have a special treat for all you Directioners out there. We are making One Direction nails. Woohoo! I created 5 different designs that represent things and facts about the boys. I'm really happy how the manicure turned out and I'm sure you'll like it too. So let's do this! I'll be using some darker colors of nail polish, so protecting the nails with the base coat is an absolute must. Okay, now we're set to apply some colors. For the pinky, I'm first applying 2 coats of white nail polish. I want to make a heart and I find it the easiest with the help of a scotch tape. So take a piece of tape and fold it in half imperfectly like so. Place it on a flat surface and draw half of the heart on the edge where the tape is folded. Cut the shape out, unfold the tape and you should be left with the perfect heart frame. Place it on the middle of the nail, but before that, make sure that the white polish base is completely dry. You can also stick the tape on the back of your hand to make the glue less intense before placing it on the nail. Let's now color the heart by applying red polish on a sponge and dab it on the nail. Quickly remove the tape while the polish is still wet and you're left with a gorgeous heart. You can leave it as it is, or you can make small black dots all around the hard edges like me so that it pops out even more. You can use a small dotting tool for this or just a toothpick. Lastly, I'm drawing an arrow with the help of a striper and a toothpick. This design is pretty general and you can wear it as an accent nail even if you're not making the One Direction nails. I know many of you love 1D, thus a heart on one of the nails is essential. Perfect the arrow shape and apply a layer of a fast-drying top coat to finish off. I love how cute and cartoonish this design looks. I think we started off great, so let's move on. The following design represents their music. Apply 2 coats of white nail polish to start off. Next, I'm taking some nail art tape and cutting 4 short pieces. You can easily use a normal tape cut in stripes instead. Stick the 4 parallel tape stripes diagonally in one corner of the nail. Apply black polish in the spaces between the tape stripes and then quickly remove the stripes before the polish has a chance to dry. And that's how you get perfect music staves. We also need some music notes, so dip a larger dotting tool in the black polish and make 3 dots for notes heads. You can also use a Q-tip to get these 3 large dots. With a striper, make a line on the right side of each dot like so to get a note stem. And for the notes flag, draw a short curved line like this. I want to add some color to my music design, so I'm making smaller white dot in each of the 3 notes heads. One note I'm coloring in red, the other one in blue, while leaving the third white. It's important to first make the white dot though, because the colors don't really pop on top of the black. Apply a layer of a top coat to complete your music nail design. Watching this design itself makes me wanna listen to some 1D music. So awesome! No One Direction manicure is complete without the 1D logo, so I'm making it on my pointer. After applying 2 coats of red polish, wait for it to dry completely. You can totally make your One Direction sign freehand with the striper, but I will use a tape to make the lines really straight and precise. Stick 3 tape strips along the middle of the nail and then color up the 2 spaces between with a white nail polish. Again, you can use a scotch tape and cut it in thin strips if you don't have a nail art tape. Quickly remove the tape and you're left with 2 white stripes. These are parts of the number 1 and the letter D. For the letter D, apply some white polish on the upper and the bottom part of the stripe to make it wider there. Then make a curved line using a striper. With a white and red polish, make adjustments if needed to get that arrow shape within the letter D. Using a striper brush, finish the number 1. Finally, I'm making 2 stripes across the bottom and the top of our One Direction logo. Working with tape is a bit more time consuming, but it's well worth it because my striper skills are not that good. Apply a layer of fast drying top coat to seal and protect your work of art. And here's our complete 1D sign. Pretty epic, right? So let's direct ourselves to the next design. On my thumb, I will draw initials of the boys' names. Start off with 2 coats of white polish for the base. Then I'm making initials with a dotting tool and a nail polish in their favorite colors. So for Niall, I'm using blue polish, for Louis and Zayn red, Liam purple and Harry orange. I've seen some different information about what are the boys' favorite colors on the internet, so don't be mad if you don't agree with my color choices, just use the ones you think are right. These are their favorite colors from the book Dare to Dream, but of course favorites can change through time. Next, take a toothpick dipped in the black polish and outline some parts of the initials kind of the same way as with the leopard print technique. This will make the design more interesting and the letters will stand out even more. Finally, add some black and navy blue dots to fill in the empty spaces. To finish off, apply a layer of fast drying top coat. I think this design is so adorable and including boys' favorite colors makes it even more special. One of the things that characterizes the One Direction band is the fact that they come from Britain and they're very proud of their home country. So on the middle finger, I'm going to draw the British flag. Start off by applying 2 coats of navy blue polish. When dried, make a diagonal white stripe with the tape and a nail polish brush. Make sure the stripe is a bit wider because we will have to fit a thinner red stripe inside. Make another diagonal white stripe crossing the first one. You can help yourself with the tape like me, or you can just use a nail art striper to draw this design. Now it's time for the thin red stripes. I'm making them with a tape and a striper dipped in the red polish. Tell me what's your favorite song from the Midnight Memories album. I like all of them, but must say I'm rocking the little white lies around my room pretty often. Wait for the polish to dry completely and then make 2 wider white stripes vertically and horizontally along the middle of the nail. Complete the flag with a couple of red stripes inside the wider white stripes. That's how you get the perfect British flag. I'm sure the 1D boys would be pretty impressed with this masterpiece, don't you think? Apply